The Federation of Kenya Employers has raised concerns over the continuous raids on payslips by the government in efforts to raise tax revenue. Speaking in Nairobi, FKE says salaried Kenyans can barely make ends meet as deductions surpass the one-third requirement, an issue that the employers now say risks degenerating into civil unrest. Further, the employers have urged the government to review the cost of doing business in the country, noting that close to 6,000 Kenyans have lost their jobs since 2022.
Where we are now, Jimmy, I do not believe employees can contain any more deductions to the payslip, because quite a number are not taking home the one-third of their earnings. Clearly, if we continue raiding the payslip, it means people will not have any income to take home. So what will they do? They'll have to keep borrowing. They'll be distressed. That eventually translates into social unrest. And then people begin to wonder, what is the value of being in employment? Because you go into employment to earn money, to make ends meet. If you can't make ends meet, it puts pressure on the business itself, on families. And I think even when COVID happened, we saw a lot of social tension and the impact it was having on families. I don't believe that's the way the government wants to go. What we need to do is do calculations. What does introducing the taxes we're introducing, what impact does it have on the payroll? And we've engaged on this, and we hope that we can find a good way out of it to be able to contain the deductions. And one way of doing it is really to peg statutory deductions, even as we have it now, on the basic pay, not on total earnings. In our calculations, about 45 to 50% of employees' incomes are going to tax, to deductions, and that is not an ideal scenario.